Hey aficionados, welcome to the Techtonic Lounge. Tonight we are smoking a Camacho Connecticut, then we have a Plasencia Fuego, then we move over to the cigar of the month, which is the Punch Diablo. It's going to be receiving its filthy review, which is going to be really nice. So right before we get into things too, I also want to thank C Brown 1223. He did a follow right in between our streams here. So sit back, relax, and let's step into the lounge.
So we were
in Mexico that gave two people. Basically, he legalized the use of cocaine, transporting it, possessing it, everything, just for two people. Now it instantly got blocked. But
did they say who the two people were though?
No, I never did read that in the article. So, you know, it was,
I can only imagine it's probably some kind of Mexican drug lord or some shit like that.
Something like that, or something that the judge knew two guys, named Jose and Juan, and it's like, all right,
he's probably on their payroll.
Yeah, probably on the payroll. So, but yeah, that is a true story that a judge in Mexico.
So they tried.
They tried.
Okay.
He actually came back with a decision to actually legalize it for two people.
Okay.
But they have some laws and stuff like that. It still has to be ratified and stuff, and it instantly got blocked.
Welcome Zardoz as well, and awesome. It's nice to see that you're smoking with us. He's got an Olivia V.
Ooh,
nice.
I'm jelly.
And then
Jelly,
we have
Zardoz.
C Brown. I don't know if that's the Cleveland Browns or not. 11223.
Yep.
Nice.
Glad you can make it back. I did give you a shout out in the intro.
Yep.
It was a botched intro, but it was good to know that when I came into the lounge, we were already talking about drug lords.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's always a great start to the cast.
No, no hands down. You gotta.
Hey, today we kept it super secret. No one here knows a single damn topic that either of us has written.
Actually, the only person that might know anything about what I'm talking about today is going to be Wrench and Hammer.
Oh,
but other than that, that's about it.
What's up, Wrench?
Real quick, before we get into everything, though, cigar news. I know a lot of people here are for cigars. We don't like to touch on it too long, but we like to keep it because it's the main thing. There was a ploy for the Japanese tobacco.
Yeah?
Yeah, it wasn't being grown in Japan. They were saying that to get attention. It's being grown in Esteli.
Oh.
Yep, so it's not Japanese. It's just a Japanese name of the Japanese band.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Wow.
A little cheeky.
Little cheeky.
Yeah, a little cheeky.
But you know what? While we're in it, let's go ahead and slide on over to FTMO 1.
Yep.
Let's.
So if you guys
Best
don't know what FTMO is, it stands for Florida, Texas, Michigan, or other, and basically the whole point of the game is to guess what the headline state is from. So the first one here,
Let it rip.
yeah,
Let it rip.
FTMO1. There we go. So a man impersonating officer pulls over van full of cops.
Oh. And that doesn't say blank man.
No, it's just a man.
If it did, it's not
just a
black
man.
man. I'm just making sure you guys know that. Man impersonating
Damn.
officer pulls over van full of cops.
Yeah.
God.
Imagine that. Like,
Where do we start?
like the guy, he's like, oh, I'm hot shit, and then he pulls over not just a cop,
yeah.
a van full of cops.
Yeah, the first one is hard enough because the averages are against you, but
yeah.
it's the mental part of this whole because it happens a lot actually. You see it happen. I mean, not like every day, but it happens a lot where people try to impersonate an officer.
Yeah, I mean,
where's the mentality behind that in the first place? But then you're gonna stop somebody. It's bad enough to get a cop.
Yeah.
Because there's only a million cars around.
Yeah.
You're gonna cop, but a van full? Holy shit!
I want to know, why was there a van?
That's what I'm
specific?
asking.
Why was there a van full of cops? Were they off duty? Were they going to a training camp? Were they going to an event? Like, what was going on?
Where the hell were they going? Yeah.
To have a van of police officers.
Wow.
It's not like, did he pull over a SWAT van? Like,
Yeah, and what are they pulling over?
Yeah.
What are they pulling over with? I mean, he didn't steal a cop car.
no, I'm pretty sure he has a car that he kind of disguised as a police car.
Probably got
so it's not actually.
probably got a light on it or
Yeah,
something, or
pull
some
a-
bullshit siren on the side.
Yeah. But okay, let's be honest. It's not Ohio. It's not Florida.
Is that true?
Yeah, it can't be. They're all so scared of the cops. that they're not going to do anything to pull over a cop.
Okay. I chose Texas.
You chose, okay, so it's
Yeah.
not Florida
So
or
I was kind of
Ohio.
thinking the same thing, but I wanted to know why I was thinking that because I didn't know why I was thinking it. It was just like, okay,
Just say
that's
you agree and move on.
It's
Really?
his mom's
Why?
Saturn.
Well, I agree. I agreed before you said anything.
Using his mom's Saturn in case somebody kicks the door, it just bounces right back.
I went with other. I think it's a Midwestern state, probably Chicago.
That would be a pretty smart choice. I have heard of it happen actually.
Illinois.
I've actually heard of it happen in Chicago before.
Yeah.
I've actually heard of it happening in multiple different states, but this one in particular I thought was funny, just because of the affinity for the police officers there. So,
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll have the answer to that here in a bit.
Yep.
We're gonna go ahead and move over to one of my favorite parts of it
about
all.
the Browns.
It is not about the Browns.
Because I can tell you one thing.
You can hold on about the Browns. Oh, hang on. All right, we're gonna go
trying to
on.
get to the fucking Browns.
Goddamn Browns, man. It's freaking addicted to it.
It's like cocaine.
A Myers Max. Do you guys know what a Myers Max
I
is?
do.
80 Beetle buggy. That car is going up for auction.
Like the original? Like,
No, just a Myers
or
Max.
just a
Yeah,
Myers
you know,
Max, okay.
at first you're like,
Yeah. Does it have like a V12 in it?
It was owned
like,
by Steve McQueen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty
That's
badass.
baller.
That's
Yeah,
pretty badass.
That's pretty baller.
In his natural cool state.
Yeah.
It's going up for sale in January at the Museum auction. No estimates on how much it'll go for. What do you guys think it'll go for? Quick, boom.
Oh
million.
man, dude.
2 million. We got 2 million.
Oh shit, 2
Go,
million.
go, go.
I wouldn't even think anywhere close to that.
Yeah.
I was thinking like 750,000.
750,000. Well, you guys are both way off. I
Ah,
went with
fuck.
$90,000.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking 90,000.
Oh,
Steve
okay.
McQueen might pull in a huge
Yeah.
price tag.
You can get
$9
those for like
billion.
Fucking Dr. Evil. This
As
shit.
Brent strokes his cat, it's sitting on his lap.
Which one?
Yeah, oh man, he's got 10 of them, doesn't he?
I thought that was good though. I had to let you guys know
Pinky
that
to lip.
a Myers Max is gonna pull 90 grand. You can make one yourself for like 10.
Yeah.
So
Well,
It's-
I have more exciting news.
So I was gonna say, if that's not extravagant, then why bring it up? That,
But
to me,
see-
I mean, it's cool that Steve McQueen, drove the car,
Airtail
but
Senna's shifter cart sold for $6 grand. That's huge.
Yeah.
You
okay.
can't get a shifter cart for $6 grand. It's like 8.
Oh,
So what? But that's big news.
well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I guess I was thinking something totally different. I was like, you're giving me something that was just like, oh shit. I was like, oh, 90 grand.
Well, again, I've got something more important.
Okay.
And it's about the Browns.
Thanks.
They actually got a new wide receiver.
Oh.
His name is Braxton Miller,
Oh,
and he's
Braxton.
from the Texans. He
Yeah.
was a third-round draft pick from the Texans.
Yeah, I know Braxton.
And also, Nick Chubb. They're apparently going to be targeting him more this year. And imagine that going through high school or elementary and middle school with the last name of Chubb.
Yep. I think he's.
Anyways. Did you know that milk prices are dropping?
Oh,
That's huge.
Yeah, milk prices
Yeah.
are dropping because all the farmers are getting waxed by the the tariffs and all the bullshit that's going on,
But-
and they can't afford to fucking do shit.
I brought this up because I saw this in the news that 1,000 poor cows got laid off.
Oh
wait,
shit!
you
They-
can lay off cows?
Apparently, you can lay off cows, but there was a milk farm in Texas that had to lay off 1,000 cows last
I
week.
wonder if they put him on Tutter.
Funny as hell, man.
Did they put him on Tutter?
No, I mean,
Tutter is
probably.
Tinder for cows. I'm not
Oh
even
no
joking.
shit,
It's literally a thing.
Tutter. Oh wow.
They probably just got sold to the meat market.
Yeah, probably. Is that good meat though?
They're standing and eating all day.
Yeah, I mean, it could be pretty fatty, though.
Yeah.
Probably McDonald's. And
I don't
shit.
know.
I would see it as like ground beef, maybe, not like.
Yeah,
you know,
it'd have to be ground beef.
Any
It'd have to
steak
be
professionals in chat?
Any steak. We had a biology professional last time. I mean, that's what he was going to college for.
Your mama's
Scared
wide
for
receiver.
life.
A new Coca-Cola ad, and I'm scarred for life.
I don't think
I-
they get from unemployment.
I don't think cows can get unemployment. They're not citizens.
Well, I mean, if a dog can get paid like $2 million to be in John Wick, I'm pretty sure that
Oh well.
a
Yeah.
cow can get some unemployment money.
Wonder where that money goes, because it's not like a dog can make a will.
I'm pretty sure it goes to caring for the dog, usually.
Yeah, but if it's
$2
dead-
million.
No, I guess.
Just goes to the state.
Yeah, either that or it goes to the owner.
Oh yeah. I guess.
There's got to be a secondary, like a shelter or a,
Yeah.
some kind of
Something like that.
Yeah, some kind
Yeah.
of bullshit that's going on there. Yeah.
They got laid off though. Yeah.
My biology professor is here, mister.
Is here, Mr.
Mr. Biology Professor is
Well, we
here.
appreciate
Oh,
you bringing your biology professor here.
No, welcome.
While he's here, what does he think on giraffe
No, I
with
think-
gills?
cool. I think he's saying
So-
Mr. Biology Professor is here. Is that him?
Is that
Oh,
what?
no, Mr.
What-
Biology
what's
professor.
Coca-Cola
Oh, that's
ad?
him. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
him. Duh.
Oh.
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
That is
Okay,
crazy. I'm glad I'm here to straighten y'all out.
Yeah,
this week.
really, that was crazy.
What's the Coca-Cola ad that you were scared of?
Yeah, what? I didn't
The-
know Coca-Cola still made ads.
Honestly,
Giraffes
I'm
with
amazed
what?
about that too.
Giraffes with gills. We talked about it in the last cast. You weren't here for
Oh,
it.
Fuck you,
yeah.
wrench and hammer.
But we tried to decide. There's a lot of new people here, so we tried to decide if a giraffe would have its gills on its neck or its body.
If it was a
Oh,
fish.
If it
or
was a
even
fish.
if it was on its neck, we're at on the neck. Would it be up on high,
Top,
low?
low, mid.
I think it would have to be high because it's got the gills have to be close to the brain
But see,
Yeah,
to
I,
get the oxygen to the
Yeah.
brain.
I always
faster.
thought, when we started talking about it, like,
Neck,
it was
we
kind of
got
like
one
a
neck.
mammal almost, where, like, it can poke its head out of the water.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Arnold.
That's one way.
Arnold.
It's Arnold.
Oh,
Oh, we got another
thank
Arnold.
you for the follow, Forte 845.
Hey, yeah,
Nice.
thanks. We
Thank
really
you, brother.
appreciate it. My stream will catch up eventually.
Yeah, I was
Or
gonna
my
say
chat.
that.
Actually, yours is ahead. Mine's kind of right behind his, and then yours is probably behind mine.
Oh,
Mine,
man,
mine
that's
says we have
crazy.
0 viewers.
Oh,
So,
so is mine.
yeah, yeah, we're
What
really
if
killing
Nessie
it.
is a giraffe with gills? Oh,
Oh, we went into that.
who?
It would just be a Loch Ness monster.
It would be.
Yeah, that's the finale.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Everything's done.
Everything's done. Yeah.
Aeon Fox, what up, baby?
How
Oh,
you guys
Sugar Tits
doing?
in the house.
Sugar Tits, Eon
Hey,
Fox.
Sugar Tits. Welcome everybody. This is
We got a
awesome.
crowded
Yeah,
crowded
we have
chat
a lot
today.
of people today.
Okay, you want to hear something?
Okay.
Here's something that you guys should never do. If you become an electrician, do not install cameras into the people's houses that you're working at to spy on their customers that make
not?
porn videos out of it. That happened in
Oh my
Oklahoma. A guy got arrested,
Of course it's
and he got
Oklahoma.
sentenced to life in prison
Oh,
Oh,
really?
for
life?
doing 4 houses. Yeah, life in prison. No
Jesus.
joke.
I mean, technically, it's privacy.
They got it
yeah.
because some of the rooms he did was like for kids and stuff like that, and he was recording it, and it counted as like child pornography and all that
Oh,
stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah. So if you're an electrician out there and you're doing that, you might want to make a return.
I mean, let's
visit.
be honest. Camera business is pretty shit. So
It is.
don't
I
get
mean,
involved.
most people, anyways, nowadays, they make them so easy to set up anymore.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that you could just do it yourself.
Do
so.
it
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah. If you're an electrician and you're in that business, you might want to.
Rethink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's rethink
Because
that.
I
but-
see those vans going around like, security cameras and home security install, and I'm like,
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
well,
it's-
there
yeah,
goes
yeah,
my
yeah.
career. Oh, that's a bummer.
well, that's a bummer.
Made for commercial buildings and stuff, but yeah, you
Yeah.
got life in prison for that. I was
That's
like, damn.
insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were, and the judge actually told him if he could have had him castrated, he would do that, and that would help him a lot.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I was reading that. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you're
That's a
talking-
harsh judge.
Yeah,
Face bomb. Nondescript FBI van.
yeah. There goes my
Jeez.
career choice.
Wait, Richard Hammer's not even going to be an electrician. He's going for computer science. Come on.
Speaking of Richard Hammer, so I was talking to him, and you know how
You were talking to him.
Yeah, you know how he wants to get into pipe smoking, right?
Yeah, like a nerd.
And yeah, so we were looking on Cigar Bids, which, by the way, is an amazing site. I've recently
Hey, now.
been bidding on a lot of stuff on
Hey,
there. But he doesn't necessarily always have the available funds to get a pipe. Well, so
Pipes are so expensive.
he started detailing a pipe that he wanted to make himself,
Oh.
where
Oh,
he
that's
takes a Coke can, puts a hole in it, puts the pipe neck in the actual side of the can, so it's still a legitimate pipe. Packs it, where you drink from. There you go, just one ginormous fucking pipe, and it's his addiction. He was going on and on for about 30 minutes about this shit.
Wrench and Hammer was.
Rich,
Dude, do I need to just buy you a damn pipe?
big.
They're not that expensive, bro.
I want a rape van for reasons. Okay.
Okay, okay, Nikolai.
Calm down there.
If you don't know, he's from
And
Florida.
Sugar Tits is like, hello.
Hello.
I'll make, he said he was going to actually make one today.
Mods, go ahead and take care of Nikolai there.
Take him a little bit.
Put him on the brain.
You can't have a rape van without a name on the side.
Yeah,
Just like in Kill
It
Bill.
also can't. You can't have windows in the back or the sides. That's the thing that
No.
always. Yeah, it's really actually hard to find some of those vans nowadays where there's no windows on the sides and the back.
What?
Yeah, it's very difficult to find those because like yours are like the only ones that I've seen where they don't have a window in the back.
What? No, I've seen a bunch of them. They're all over the place.
But it has to be white. That's the thing. It has to be just block.
Well,
just
they
straight
chose
white.
to get white.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know that. But
I don't know.
Want
We'll
one
see.
with 4-wheel drive.
Okay, now you're
Yeah.
just
4-wheel
just
drive,
Just-
off-roading.
Yeah, just in case.
hit up Nissan. Maybe they'll customize your perfect rape van, and
But
they
it has
have
to be
a.
Dodge.
They have okay. Get a Dodge. Go to Dodge.
Yeah,
They all make the same
Yeah, Dodge.
shit.
I can see Dodge doing that.
Yeah.
Nissan uses Dodge.
Hey, they've got the high ceiling options, so
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah. in case you capture a tall guy.
DIY rape van.
Let's go ahead and move on to the answer for FTMO 1.
Yep.
Well, let's stay ahead of it on track.
Speaking of vans, basically. So our first one here was, again, it kind of caught me off guard because of their affinity for police officers there. Again, just to remind you, a man impersonating an officer pulls over a van full of police officers.
And Plus Trap, we'll answer that question right after this FTMO.
And the answer, New York.
Oh, I was
God
going to
damn.
say freaking New
God
York.
damn
it,
I knew
yeah.
it was big city.
And when you mentioned that it couldn't be Florida, it was actually a toss-up because I have, now I can't do it, but I have one where this exact same thing happened, but in Florida.
Ah, jeez.
Oh,
I wonder if
man.
that's the one Nikolai was talking about.
Probably was.
Changing mind to
to
Michigan.
yeah.
Don't know
Wrong
what
move
prices
at the
in Europe
end, but
are
that's
like.
all right. That's all right.
Yeah, so about $25.
$25 Opus.
Yeah. Oh no, Opus.
You can get Opus for about $25.
Okay, so here's the real question though. We're on Cigar Talk if you didn't know. Just keeping filthy informed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Where am I?
How's your guitar?
Where am
As
I?
you say. So, how would you consider cigars for a celebration? Would you go and buy like a $30 Year of the Pig,
Not
or
necessarily.
would you go buy $30 worth of cigars and just smoke all weekend long?
See, for me, I would end up, because obviously a lot of people don't necessarily have a absolute favorite cigar.
Yeah.
Like for me, it would have to be the Boondocks.
Yeah.
I would just smoke a Boondocks for like my birthday or Christmas or what have you. But if we're just saying I had to go out and buy some, I would probably buy $30 worth of cigars.
Yeah.
And that would basically probably just be three, higher
Three
end.
to four. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Three
$7,
$10 cigars basically, and I would smoke those.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, because I've never really been a fan. Like I've spent $40 on one cigar before, and I'm like,
Yeah.
But you can definitely have your special occasions though.
Yeah.
You got your birthdays and anniversaries and stuff like that. Maybe 4 or 5 a year where you're just, I'm gonna go out and give myself, a little bit higher end
a little
cigar.
higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't spend like more than $25-30 on one. But
I did notice though that Cigar International has birthday sampler kits.
oh,
So you could look into that. They range just a little bit over 25. They're like 35.
not bad.
But you can get like a Padron birthday pack for like $35 on there.
That's not bad.
And it's not like you're getting a 26 or anything
Yeah.
like that. You're getting the
4,000,
natural
yeah.
series. You get 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. But, that's something to look into as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah, as far as overall consensus is buy multiple cigars, not just one. So go to town until you hit 25. That's basically it. That is basically it.
yeah.
Inflated in Europe. Yes, prices are inflated in Europe. Big time. Harder to import. Our Plus Trap, are you in Europe?
I believe so. Yeah,
Yeah?
I thought it was.
Huh. Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
we're moving on.
Yep.
We have this week, which we were missing sorely last Sunday,
Yep.
is our romantic comedy review.
Oh yeah.
So let's go ahead and get in it.
We were sorely missing it. We
Yeah,
really
that's-
wanted it.
What are you reviewing today?
Okay, this week's filthy review of a romantic comedy is Groundhog Day, starring Bill Murray and Andy McDowell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually it's actually a very funny show. Bill Murray, of course, if you have Bill Murray in a movie,
Yeah, I was about to say.
it's automatically, you can have him as a cameo appearance,
Yeah,
and nobody stops talking about the Bill Murray
Cameo,
part.
yeah.
You know, when I think of movies like Zombieland,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, the first thing that comes to mind is the Bill Murray part.
Yeah.
You know, even though he gets killed in the movie, he gets shot. But Bill Murray makes movies just instant classics all the time. I can't think of it. I mean, there's a couple movies that he did back in the day that don't hold up, like Meatballs and stuff like that. But stuff like Stripes.
Yeah.
Stripes and stuff
so
like that
good.
with John Candy.
Yeah.
Man, those
What's
guys.
that bowling one,
Even
Kingpin?
Ghostbusters.
Huh?
Is it the bowling
Yeah,
one?
Kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
Kingpin. Kingpin. Man, that's
Excellent.
classic, man.
That hair.
Just his hair. Yeah,
That's
that
crazy.
movie's freaking awesome.
I couldn't imagine. I couldn't even fucking throw the bowling ball with hair like that. That was just
Yeah, but Groundhog Day, he's basically trapped in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, where they have the groundhog shadow reveal. But he gets stuck there. Basically, because he's just a negative person, you know, he's just all negative all the time, and life just keeps him reliving the same day over and over and over again. And at first, he's just, you know, it just really frustrates him. You know, he's just. Then he starts figuring out that he can just start doing anything he wants, and he starts to end up like killing himself. Like every day, he jumps in front of a truck, he electrocutes himself, he jumps off a cliff in a van, and they're all sitting there watching him. Boom! And then he just wakes up at 6 o'clock every morning, and boom, he starts over again.
Rocky.
But he notices that his life starts changing when he starts falling for Andy McDowell, and that's when the romance starts up. But it doesn't really start happening until over halfway through the movie.
Oh, geez.
So the romance part is kind of like it's kind of like Titanic. Halfway through it starts getting better. It's just the opposite, because this is awesome until it gets halfway through. Then Titanic's the other way around. It's all romance until it gets to the awesome part when the boat starts sinking. And that's where the comedy part comes on.
Awesome part where it's sinking.
It is also
and yeah, Groundhog Day is also my birthday, February 2nd. So,
wombo combo.
But it's a really funny, even in the romance side, when he's trying to figure out what Andy McDowell's what he likes every day. He finds something new that he can impress her with the next day. You know, it's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
This was actually requested by Thrack earlier in the week, and I was like, instant yes, let's do it.
I thought it was pretty good.
You know, after I started reliving it in my head, and I kind of watched the trailer, you know, because I've seen it so many times, but it's been a while. I was like, man, this is actually a pretty awesome movie. So I'm actually in the review section, I'm gonna give it a 4 in the romantic comedy, and I'm gonna give it a 4 in regular movies too.
Wow.
That's pretty damn good.
Overall 4. So it's definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it in a while. Get out there and take a look at it again. And
you know what's funny? I've actually never seen it.
Really?
Never seen it. Never seen it. I've seen Edge of
worth
Tomorrow, Russian Doll, like all the ones that are like that,
Yeah.
but I've never seen Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
Never
it's a
seen
really
it.
good watch.
May you post a link. Well, if Wrench and Hammer can figure out how to let you, then yes.
Yeah. And then I'm actually going to post our second FTMO here.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get in there.
So a blank man was caught after liking own mugshot on Crime Stoppers Facebook page.
And if it said blank man, it means black man.
Yeah, I believe it's blocked by Nightbot, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, Nightbot's locking that shit down. Send it in Discord.
Yep, send it in Discord. We'll get to it.
Mugshot on Crime Stoppers.
Let's see.
Oh man, I'm going Homer on this one.
Homer, Michigan.
I'm going Michigan. That's born and raised.
My straw poll's taking forever. Caught after liking own mugshot on Crime Stoppers.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Man, that feels that feels
There's
Ohio.
Some dumb motherfuckers. That
There's
do that shit.
feeling
It
Ohio.
feels like Ohio.
I feel Ohio.
The
Sounds like
Midwest.
Buckeye
Just
State.
the Midwest. Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, any of that. Good.
I'm gonna lock in Ohio.
I can't tell if I feel Ohio or my peanut butter sandwich is fucking with my stomach.
Oh jeez. So we got 2 for Texas. You guys are crazy. Texas people
Apparently,
like
Texas is a huge one right now.
Yeah.
We got 1 for Florida, which is always a good guess.
Sugar Tits is in with Michigan.
Yeah, so we got 2 for Michigan, and then I'm the only one as other right now.
Oh,
so
boy. And you said you're going to Ohio?
I'm going Ohio. Yeah, we got to go for the secondary Florida. Heard about a guy who turned himself into the
Reward money. That would be awesome.
Can I get the
I
reward
wonder
money
if
for
you got
myself?
it. That would be
Get the
fun.
reward money and bail yourself out.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
use it as bail.
Yeah. That would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say do it. I say do it, and let us know how it works out.
Well, all right. Since that's on everybody's minds now, we're going to backtrack a little bit. You talked about bowling,
Yep.
Kingpin. So we're going to talk about the title of this lounge session. It is a quote from The Big Lebowski, and it's that rug really tied the room together.
Yep.
Did it not?
It did.
It definitely did.
The question is, did it not? And I don't think it did. I'm going to be the only guy that says I don't think it tied the room together.
It really tied the room
It
together.
did.
Now that's definitely based on opinion.
That is opinion. That's good, sir.
I don't
Now,
think
being an ordained minister for the Church of the Latter-day Dude, I'm going to have to say that it does indeed tie the room together.
I mean,
I agree. I agree.
you agree on
I
what?
tied the room together.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it had stains from White Russians on it. I mean,
Well,
no matter
it's the
how
dude.
much.
It's the dude. It's the
It's a
character.
dude, man.
Yeah, I understand.
If I had that exact rug that I could like purchase from an auction or something, it'd
was
go
like-
right in the living room.
Imagine.
I don't think it
Right in the
would.
living room. It
that
probably
rug
wouldn't
would go?
unroll, but
Oh, that rug is easily, now with its fame, probably about $1,000.
Oh,
Reproduction,
no, it's more
200.
than
it's probably $1,000 brand new.
Yeah.
That's a
You
really
think?
nice rug.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was a Persian rug.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
from a rich dude.
Yeah,
So
oh, I know,
I would say
yeah.
probably about 5-6K.
Reproduction
Something
or
around there.
original?
Original.
Oh, okay, yeah. Reproduction, probably about 600,
Yeah.
700.
Yeah.
If you guys are going that high.
Imagine like someone sitting there reproducing that exact rug to get the exact stain shapes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
This is my job.
It'd be cool to have that same rug, but instead a reproduction, but have the dude's face right in the middle of it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, instead of like the normal pattern.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So that'd be cool too. That rug would tie any room together.
Sugar Tits said it did not.
It did not. See, I told
Oh,
you
jeez.
it does not tie the room together.
I think it did.
It didn't even match his damn couch.
Well, the women have spoken.
did tie the room together. Okay, Forte.
Yeah,
I see
it
how
did.
is.
See, so yeah,
Yeah,
so
you're like John Mulaney's wife.
Nope.
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 You take it back.
I'm the gay and I say it
I'm
does.
the
I
gay.
am the gay.
Oh, jeez. Ouch. Agreed. Ouch.
Everyone else is saying it did. Once without even thinking about it.
You know what's funny? You think about rugs. You know, have we talked about buying a rug
Oh,
for
a
the
lot.
gaming? We've talked about buying a rug for a lot. Have we bought a rug?
No.
No, exactly. Who the hell buys rugs anymore?
No, I think it's because the size that we need, they're just expensive.
Okay, so
That's
that's
it too.
Yeah.
They're expensive
They're
because you can drive down. I see them like once a day on the corners.
Yeah.
They start at like 6 o'clock in the morning. They hang all of them up on the corner. They're
Yeah.
like shopping center,
Well, those
and they're
are
just
kinda
out there.
cheap.
But
They're
but
talking
they have like
Ikea.
the big tigers and shit on.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That would be
That's
awesome
cheesy
in
as
our
shit.
That would tie the
our
room
house.
together.
Yeah,
That's a man cave.
but they're
rug.
No, that can go in the living room.
yeah, they can go in the living
A
room.
giant tiger? Hell yeah.
I don't know about if Sugar Tits would agree to a giant tiger.
As soon as she walks through the front door, play Eye of the Tiger.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You can tell we live in a house of guys.
It's more efficient. Yeah, we can't have carpeted rooms here in Houston.
Here's the thing, though. People have carpeted rooms, and they have rugs on top of the carpet.
I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know because we've done it. It doesn't make sense.
It
It's
don't.
like super plush.
And those people think those rugs tie the room together.
Exactly.
Or else why would they not do it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Funny story here. It just happened in the lounge.
I put the ashtray
nobody knows.
in front of you to hopefully encourage you to use the ashtray.
well, I've got
When
I've
we
got
get
too
some
much on top of
cameras,
it.
you guys will see. He just lets it fly. Oops.
Yeah, my ashes just go where they
He's
go.
like throwing his
Throw
cigar.
it. Woo.
My sister had a damn pink round rug that we weren't allowed to walk across. yeah.
Carpeted
jeez.
vans.
yeah.
Dude, those are still a thing.
Are they?
The guy from Jackass lives in a Mercedes carpeted van.
No shit.
Yeah.
Like a big conversion van.
Big conversion
It
van.
used to be really big back in the like 80s conversion
Yeah.
vans. They'd have the air vents and
Yeah.
stuff on top and the sides that would pop out a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of midgets.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of
Who
midgets,
said anything about midgets?
Have
Okay.
you ever seen a midget wear a long sleeve shirt?
I have not.
It's the funniest fucking thing of all
Have I
time.
seen
Wait,
it?
yes, I have. Never mind. I worked with one. Yes.
It's the funniest thing ever.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because when their arm bends,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's just straight. Because their arms are
shit.
so small.
So the
never
one
thought
I
of
worked
that.
with, he had, because we were at Fry's, and so we were supposed to wear dress shirts.
Yeah.
So he had the long sleeve shirt, but he also decided to put a vest over it too.
Oh my god.
So-
Just weighed him down all day.
So I don't think your shirts mattered because they had buttons.
Mm-hmm.
So think of one without buttons, like a hockey shirt.
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then you see a midget bend his
I'll say,
arms.
I am racking my brain right now to see to remember if I've ever seen a midget wearing a long sleeve
Yeah.
shirt, and I don't.
You know where I saw
Can't
one?
think of it.
Fucking Brad Williams had a hockey jersey on in his Twitter post, and I stared at it for like a solid 10 minutes, figuring out how he's doing that with his arms without bending them. And he's bending them. The shirt's just not bending
awesome.
with it.
That is awesome.
Now, Brad Williams would love to hear that because he would think it's funny as shit.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would
if y'all
love to
don't know
tell
who
him
Brad
that.
Williams is, he's a comic. YouTube him. He's
And
funny
I
as hell.
believe he's coming to Houston next year.
I think so.
I think,
yeah.
was that your first comedy
Soon.
show?
No.
Or was it,
No, my
um,
first one was
Donnie.
No, it was Brad Williams.
Yeah, Brad Williams
then
was
Donnie.
was Airtron's first live comedy show.
Yeah.
and I believe he's
Yeah.
going to be mine as well. So.
Yep, it is.
I want a midget. Sugar Tits wants a midget.
She wants a midget.
I'll get
Yeah,
you
you
one
just
for
got to
Christmas.
watch out for that bottom clause of no throwing.
I'll get you one for Christmas, baby.
No
Don't you
throwing.
worry.
But yeah, speaking also of vehicles just in general, so the lead designer of the Supra is demanding to also be able to start work on a new MR2.
Talk face
Hey,
to face
look at
with
that.
someone.
Yeah,
You know what's funny about that? I saw that.
yeah,
I saw the prototype design.
it didn't look great.
It didn't look good. I'm scared. I'm very scared.
I saw it too, and I'm like,
Normally an MG
midgets-
midget would be awesome, but in this case for Sugar Tits, no, she wants a real midget.
yeah, she wants a physical living, breathing
She's a
midget.
little bit taller than most midgets, but
And
not
I'm
much.
not maintaining an MG midget, so it can screw right off. An MR2 would be disappointing because when they came out with the MR2 Spider, you remember that thing. It was the biggest disappointment I've ever seen.
Yep.
How do you go from the 96 Toyota MR2, beautiful looking car,
Yep.
it looks like a damn Ferrari,
Yep.
and to that,
Yeah,
the blocky
The
piece
only
of
yeah,
saving-
that was the worst part about it.
the
Was
only saving grace for it would be the fact that he wants to do it with Porsche.
do what with Porsche?
He wants to do a joint project with it. With
No,
Porsche.
they need a Toyota jointed to Toyota.
Yeah, I know, but with that design, you have to think the only saving grace would be what would be underneath it.
Why would they go put another flat six in it?
I don't know.
That's stupid. Stupid. Anyways, back on to some real topics. Toyota.
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 Not too long ago. Okay, so you know about the goats that lock up
Yeah,
and fall
they've
over.
got that muscle disease.
I can't remember what it's
fainting
called.
Goats.
Fainting
Oh, yeah,
goats.
fainting goat,
Fainting
yeah.
goats.
Yeah.
So, a fainting goat. Okay, let me set this up differently. In Nigeria, the
Oh,
Codian
boy.
epidemic area. Okay.
Here we go, Nigeria again.
In Nigeria, they have herds of fainting goats. Fainting goats.
herds.
It's funny.
Do they
Herds.
like breed them specifically, or
I don't know. I have no idea.
I
but
thought
there's
all
just
goats
herds.
did that actually.
no?
No, well, no, only specific ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's actually a muscle disease.
I'm getting my goat education.
Anyways, a fainting goat herd walked into a city, and all of them gathered around a shop. Well, a Nigerian man, came over and stole something in it, hopped on one of the goats, and it frickin' took off with him. Yeah.
Oh, so accessories to
Oh, wow.
accessories to robbery.
Exactly. So they couldn't ever find the dude though. They just found the goat.
Huh.
Yeah. So it was a black and white goat, but their reasoning for not finding the dude was because that they seemed that the dude used black magic to turn himself into a goat.
Oh. I think I would much rather just have cocaine legalized for specifically two
Nikolai
people.
hit it on the nose right there. And now for something completely different.
Something completely different.
I think I would rather take the cocaine being legalized in Mexico over that.
I was just watching the Monty Python documentary
Yeah.
last night, and it was and it was one I want like part 5 or something like that with the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
They talk about the Holy Grail. Yeah.
You gotta see pictures of this thing because it's a fainting goat.
Yeah.
So the cops have the fainting goat with 2 sets of handcuffs for the back legs and the front legs.
Oh shit!
And every time they get it to try and like move, it's just a board.
How come there's no pictures of that? We need
There
to get
is.
pictures.
I can post
Okay.
them on Discord.
Yeah, I know.
But
What?
They're just,
Yeah.
they're carrying it in by his like torso, and his legs are just straight
Ima-
out.
Imagine that goat like gets locked up in prison because they think it's the dude.
Yeah, no. You know what I feel sorry for? The lawyer defending the goat. I was like,
Real
you get-
trauma
yeah. So I got 10 minutes with my client, please. I know. I
Starts
know.
eating the lawyer's papers.
Of course you were filthy. I know. I'm always watching stupid Monty Python shit.
Oh, I love Monty
Python is the creme de la
Oh, yeah.
creme
I
of
watched
stupid shit.
I watched the Life of Brian a couple
yeah.
days ago. That's probably my favorite out of their
Yeah,
movies.
so it's like my go-to for everything.
Yep.
Is Monty Python.
Yeah.
I find
that-
myself quoting the Flying Circus like
Yeah, you know what I watch a lot too, and I'm just putting it out there. I watch a lot of Mr. Bean.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah.
Bean's
Mr.
awesome.
Bean is
Yeah.
hilarious. I mean,
Anything
You know-
with Rowan Atkinson on.
yeah, well, yeah, the Blackadder and.
You know what used to be one of my favorite things from him is Get Smart.
Mm.
It was super funny. Wait, no, not Get
No,
Smart.
I was gonna say he
What is
wasn't
it?
Get Smart.
What's that fucking one he was in? Johnny English.
Yeah, Johnny
Yes.
English. Johnny
Johnny
English.
English,
What
my
do
bad,
you think is the best biopic?
Don't get me started.
Wow. Huh. That's a good question. I'll come back to that.
I can't watch Johnny English now without cringing so hard that I have to turn it off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just too stupid for me.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. I don't know
That's-
what's up with it. I'm just like off.
I'm embarrassed for you, sir.
I am embarrassed for you.
Johnny English isn't that
Hates
good,
the
but
bean.
Shut
How
up.
can you hate
Shit.
the bean?
Yeah, come on, sugar tits.
You don't hate the bean.
Get down with
He owns a
it.
Come on,
McLaren
watch the
F1.
Olympic opening ceremony from
Yeah.
Florida. How could you hate that?
Biopic,
awesome.
eh?
Man, I don't know. I mean, there's a
we
lot, but I
talking,
couldn't.
like,
I'm
Planet
thinking my
Earth, or-
favorite, my favorite biopic.
Are we talking about like a biopic on Hitler or like biopic on?
I mean,
Planet Earth?
right now, I would say the Freddie Mercury one.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Bohemian Rhapsody.
yeah,
Oh,
Bohemian
okay.
Rhapsody.
All right,
You
yeah,
know, so
so
like,
bio-
if
yeah.
you, I mean, I know it's about the band, but it does revolve around Freddie Mercury more than
Theory of Everything.
Oh, I've seen Theory
of Everything.
It's
Yeah,
good.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I thought.
So what does that fall under? I haven't seen that, so...
I thought Dirt was awesome.
Dirt was awesome.
Yeah,
that's
a-
Motley
yeah,
Crue.
Motley
Yeah.
Crue biopic. Yeah. Dirt was
Yeah,
crazy.
Theory of Everything was with the dude in the wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking.
Hawking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking. Yeah. No, that was actually really
Yeah.
good too.
Yeah. That sounds like it'd be something I would watch.
You
but
know what?
I
The thing
really
about
like
Stephen
Bohemian.
Hawking is, I think he lived so much longer than he should have.
Oh, no, he was
You know-
supposed to die when he was like 22 or
Well, I know
something
that's what I
like
mean. It was just like, wow.
You know how he survived so long?
How
Aliens.
aliens?
Yeah.
that. Was
Alien
he ever within 50 miles of a pyramid?
He could have been. He could have been.
Mr.
But no,
Powers.
there are significant reports that people who are of significant resource to the American goal of pushing forward in technology have had support from aliens. So
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that.
So
Let you guys marinate
Yeah,
on it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it could have been Area 51 kind of shit.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, but
There's a
smart dude.
documentary on Roger Corman count.
How did we get on biopics?
Right.
He asked about biopics.
Oh yeah.
Oh. He's not dead. They just forgot to plug his charger.
So they just gotta plug him back in.
Somebody plug him in, would you?
His
We
charger.
can't find it. It's a mini USB. We don't have those anymore.
Oh jeez.
Hey, you guys want to try my new game?
Oh, yes.
See how everybody
Here we
does
go,
it?
here we
Okay.
go.
So I got a new game this week, and it's not going to be a poll. It's just going to be, boom, right here in the chat. It's for wrestling fans, and it's called Wrestler, Dead or Alive.
Dead or
So,
alive.
so I've got 3 wrestlers here. We're going to decide, or we're going to guess and see who knows what, if and whether the wrestler is now currently deceased or alive.
Okay.
Now, the first 3 since my first game, this is kind of
Kind of an easier
all
one.
dead, filthy as old as shit.
Oh,
You, sir, are wrong.
It's only 48.
So I'm going back with my era when I first started watching wrestling.
Jake the Snake
So all
Roberts.
3 of these are like that. So the first one on the list is John Minton, who went by Big John Studd.
Big
John
John
Studd. He was
Studd.
WWE, WWF back then.
Okay.
Wrestled for Hulk Hogan for the championship.
Okay.
Lost.
Sounds like he'd be dead.
Lost.
Sounds like he'd be dead.
Dead or alive, everybody?
I
Let's
would
go.
have to say dead.
Wrench is dead.
I'm gonna have to go with dead.
Dead.
Dead. Yep.
Dead.
Either that or he's like super rich now. I think he's dead though. If he lost, he's dead.
He's probably dead.
He's probably dead. And the answer is he is dead.
Yep.
Yeah, he is dead. He was actually he had a big feud with Andre the Giant because he was 6'9".
Oh. So
yeah,
he was
6'9",
big,
and he was up there
big
with Andre the
motherfucker.
Giant, so they were clashing all the time.
All the time,
And even
yeah.
Andre the Giant towered over him
Jesus.
at that
Wow.
time at 6'9". He was like 7'4", I think, like
Jeez.
Andre was. I was like, Jesus Christ. All right, second one, Richard Rude, also known as Rick Rude.
Rick Rude.
Rick Rude. He was
Rick
kind of
Rude.
very physically built, but not really super big.
I
He was
never
skinny.
really watched stuff.
Yeah,
from
that's
your era, so-
next one I do will be more up to date, but I kind of want to start it with this one.
I'm gonna
here.
say alive.
I'm gonna say dead.
Dead, alive.
Dead, alive.
Anybody else?
Anybody?
Apparently
Anybody?
my chat isn't connecting.
He
so-
is dead.
Ah.
Dead.
Sweet.
Yes. Okay, last one. James Edward Duggan, also known as Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim.
He used to
Duggan.
carry a 2x4 to the ring with a American flag on the end
Oh,
of it.
nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like
He used to
That's
beat the shit
awesome.
out of everybody with the 2x4. He was actually really awesome.
Huh.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say alive, and he probably has Parkinson's.
If he says alive, I'm gonna say dead.
He is. Sugar Tits is in with dead. He is actually still alive and old as fuck and still wrestling
Oh,
as of
so
last
he,
year.
So he doesn't
Yes.
have Parkinson's.
WWE?
And he does. He might still have Parkinson's. I don't know, but maybe that's his chick now.
Getting up onto the
He's
ring.
in there, yeah, shaking everywhere.
Slowly beating the shit out of people with a 2x4. Like, "Ah!"
Hacksaw Jim Duggan is still alive and still kicking. He looks like hell, but
Oh, I can imagine.
But man, those guys never retired because they never made any money.
Yeah.
Yeah, the WWF. That's why Vince McMahon is so rich nowadays
Yeah.
because he didn't pay shit for anybody. It's just like the NFL. They didn't have a retirement fund or
Yeah.
you know any kind of medical for any of these guys after they got done. So.
And you're drunk. What are you drinking?
And I'm drunk.
And I'm drunk.
Just like that.
Nikolai drunk.
I
never
thought you were
heard of
always
it.
drunk.
Yeah, a guy named Nikolai drunk. What?
Blasphemy.
How can that happen?
Incredible. That's awesome. All right, let's scooch on over to the FTMO 2 answer.
Yes. And again, I will post it here just to remind everybody. So, a blank man
Not
was
black.
caught after liking own mugshot on Crime Stopper's page.
Every time. That's
Every
good.
Yeah,
time.
every time.
Exceptionally more liquor than
I'm
normal.
sticking Homer here.
You know,
I'm
I wish I
Michigan.
could change my answer, but I have a
What-
feeling
what
it's
would-
Florida.
what would you change
It's
it to?
Florida.
What would you change it to?
What'd you pick?
Florida. I picked Ohio.
Oh,
but
that's
I
right,
feel
that's
like it's Florida.
Okay. Well, it's actually Montana.
No.
Ah.
Man, I didn't know people still lived there.
Honestly,
there's people live there.
When I saw Montana, I was like, okay, I have to snag that one
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that is one that we've never had Montana in all of the FTMOs that we've
Which
always
is
done.
surprising because Montana is like 100% redneck.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is, the fact that he liked his own mugshot means that the internet finally got to Montana.
Exactly.
So probably the last
Yeah.
month or
Yeah,
so.
Probably.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
We just figured it all out.
Yeah.
And actually, there's actually something really cool coming out on Amazon pretty soon.
Uh-oh.
It's a new TV show. It's going to be 6 parts. And it's going to be featuring 2 really awesome people.
Let me guess the people. Let me guess the people.
Yeah, I want to see what you guys think it is.
All right, here we go. Bill Nye.
Nope.
Okay. Bill Nye. Just
What was it?
immediately.
What were we talking about again?
So it is a
I fell asleep for a
it's
second.
an Amazon 6-part TV show that they're going to be releasing. It's got 2 hosts, I should say, and I'll give you kind of the premise of it. So they are dropped off on an island, and their
Liam Neeson.
goal, no,
Fuck.
their goal is to get off of it, basically. But
Okay.
they're dropped off on this island with nothing.
Tom
and
Cruise.
Their goal is to get off of the island. So.
Sylvester Stallone.
No, it's no one that famous.
B or C class.
They're silver.
I'm
They're
gonna
not
go.
silver,
I'm gonna go with
they're
the.
oh,
I'm gonna go with Ryan Seacrest.
They're small screen.
Okay,
Ryan Seacrest's
okay.
a small screen. What
Yeah,
you
no,
saying,
Ryan Seacrest is up there, but okay.
We
Bill
have
Nye.
watched
Kojima?
we have watched a lot of their stuff.
Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez.
A
Oh,
lot
the
of their
guys
stuff.
from
Letterkenny?
No.
I was gonna say what's the science show that they're trying to prove people wrong? All the
Mythbusters? The
Mythbusters.
guys?
Okay.
Mythbusters guys.
Yes, kind of.
The redheaded guy.
No.
The chick.
No.
Wait,
Redheaded chick.
No.
No, the
You're
Asian
close.
guy.
Tori Belleci.
Oh, man, I thought he
yeah,
killed
yeah.
himself.
I thought he was dead too, honestly.
Oh.
But
Oh.
Tori Belleci and
The white guy?
no, it's from a completely different series.
The Asian guy.
No,
Oh.
completely different series.
yeah.
Bruce Campbell,
Oh.
no.
Bruce
Not
Campbell.
Hey, that's
Campbell.
a good
That
guess,
would
Bruce
be funny
Campbell.
though.
Bill Nye is a nope for most people.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
Bill Nye's
point.
awesome, man.
Shh, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not
no.
anymore.
He's a
Really?
wuss.
Shit.
Richard Hammond.
Oh.
Richard Hammond and Tori Belleci are dropped off on an island, and they have to figure their way out.
That might be interesting. You know
Yeah.
why?
Why?
Because they're the same height.
No,
No.
Tori's a little taller.
No, they're like the same height. He's short. He's not that tall.
Yeah, you know when that stupid show Survivor came out?
Yeah.
That's what I thought that was
Stupid
gonna
show.
be.
No.
Richard
That
Hammer is a huge
because I
Survivor
actually
fan.
turned in. I tuned in
as in
on
Top
the,
Gear, Richard
on the
Hammer.
very first episode of Survivor ever, because I thought it was going to be they're dropping all these military guys off. They got to survive on this island with nothing, and the last one there gets $1 million or some shit.
Yeah.
That's really what I thought it was going to be. I'm like,
And
this is
it
going to be
was just a bunch of
awesome.
bullshit.
After 15 minutes, I'm like, what the
What
fuck
did I
am I
just
watching here? Never watched another episode.
I know
Never
Wrench
watched
and
another
Hammer's a
minute.
huge Survivor fan.
Yes.
So,
Well, sorry, Wrench.
Sorry.
he used to like stop all video games to go watch Survivor.
I was just like, here. He would fucking
Okay.
disappear too.
Houdini.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no. It was worse than Houdini. He'd just be like, beep.
Watched it with my mama.
My mama.
My mama.
Yeah, I mean,
was
that's
awesome.
fair.
Yeah, no, I just
Yeah.
giving you shit.
It was like my dad and I watched MXC when it was still on Spike.
You know what show I wish they'd bring back? Okay, you know what show I wish they didn't ruin and then they would bring it back? Fringe.
No.
Fringe was awesome.
Oh, Fringe was awesome. Yeah.
After season 3, though, it went
got,
downhill.
Yeah, it got a
bad.
little weird.
Yeah.
After, yeah.
And
I
not
thought
like weird Fringe
because they
weird,
built
like,
up
just
so.
weird.
They built up those first 2 seasons was just awesome.
Yeah.
Because they were, it was kind of like it took over the place of Scully and Mulder.
Yeah, exactly.
And all that stuff. But then they jumped into the actual plot of
Story,
their
and
story, and then they
just
never
fell
came back
flat.
out of it.
Yeah.
Just kind of like
Eh.
whatever. Yeah.
More crime scenes than anything.
Yeah, Sugar Tits loved Fringe too, man.
Yeah, Fringe was good.
That was the shit. Yeah.
Fringe
and
was
then
good.
actually in a couple other entertainment areas, I don't know if you guys heard about the Sony Disney Spider-Man debacle going on.
Yeah,
I
I heard a
did not.
little bit about it.
So basically, Disney got into an argument with Sony about basically
Hey, Enigmatic,
they wanted
welcome.
to buy him, basically. And Sony was like, nah. And
Or
so
hello.
Sony actually revoked Disney's rights to Spider-Man, and they're going to be removing him from the MCU.
Ouch.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
That's bad.
I heard there's a petition already out there.
Yeah.
I don't know if petitions
not-
ever
it's not
work,
government.
but
It might come to fruition, but oh shit, there goes all the bands.
All our cigar bands just flew away. That's
Yeah.
okay.
And then the other one is about James Bond.
Yes, that's going to be good. The new Aston DB5's
Yes,
coming back.
they are
Yeah.
coming back with the
I did
DB5.
see that,
That's
yeah.
awesome. I thought that was going to be sweet.
You know what's funny about that DB5? We're going back into car stuff.
Yep.
We'll try and make it quick. It has Brembo brakes.
Brimbos.
Yep. It's got K-Sport dampeners.
Ooh.
It's got upgraded. It's a supercharged model.
supercharged.
Yeah. And you know why they did this?
No.
Tanner Faust is the stunt driver for him.
Oh, Jesus
Oh, nice.
Christ.
Yeah. And well, he does like all of them now.
Yeah, I know he's like Hollywood's like main dude now.
Yeah, and he couldn't get the original one to stop sliding uncontrollably. He said, okay, give me more power, I can control this. And he goes through 18 sets of tires per day on set.
Oh, Jesus
Every time the
Christ.
car's in use.
And they're still going with the dude who played Superman, right?
See, there's so much bullshit around that right now, but I'm pretty sure it's the dude that did Superman.
Okay.
wonder if Sony
Car.
I wonder if Sony just like It was just like Spider-Man's kind of run its course, maybe. It's not
Which
worth
is weird
investing in.
because he's just now getting his popularity going again.
Is he?
So-
though?
Maybe.
don't
I didn't
know.
watch the last movie, so if that says
I
anything.
didn't either.
People said it was great, so
I think
don't
it
know.
was who was it?
see,
Hey,
and
All right,
Have a good one,
Enigmatic. Thanks
Enigmatic.
for hanging out, man.
thank you for the logo.
Yeah, speaking of which, he made our logo. So if you're still here, I mean, check out the logo. It's pretty slick.
Nikolai, I think he said something earlier about the Gladiator.
The Jeep Gladiator.
The Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted. Yeah, that's a complete shit show.
It looks like ass.
Let's. I mean, if we want to go down that road, what was the last car Jeep made that looked good though? So if you want to take a look at all the other pieces
Wrangler.
of shit that they made, yeah, the Wrangler doesn't look that great.
No.
No.
Well, no.
If
Yeah,
you
you're
modify
right,
the
yeah.
hell out of it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you do have to do a lot of work to it.
I hate to do this to you, Nikolai, but that straight six that they have them in those Jeeps are the dirtiest and nastiest motors of all time.
I remember when your mom had the Jeep.
Okay, that thing was.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
nice
bad.
looking, but
Yeah, it looks nice.
yeah,
you know,
but
kind of
it
thing.
didn't deserve the Jeep name.
It wasn't a
no.
Jeep.
It was
Yeah.
another. It's
It was
just
a
another
Chrysler.
SUV on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a Chrysler.
I see so many of them. I'm like,
He
ugh.
said the XJ Cherokee.
I'm pretty sure through the 80s and 90s, most of them had inline sixes.
Yeah. And then actually, another thing that we are doing hopefully today, we're going to be getting a Arma 3 server up, by the way.
Yeah, so those of you guys that like playing video games with us, we will be hosting a badass Arma server.
Yep.
So if you guys play Arma, I know Enigmatic just missed this, but I'm sure he's in the loop already. We'll be playing Arma probably on the weekend at some point. We'll get that server going. No idea if it's 24/7 yet.
No idea yet.
We're still
hoping.
working it out. We're still working it out. That'll be fun. You offend me not, AMC Jeep guy. Yeah, dude, AMC made some badass cars.
And then actually,
boner for
I don't
the
know
J
if
series
you guys
platform.
are really kind of in the loop or whatnot, but a game that really I'm excited for when it comes out is KSP 2. I'm excited for it personally.
what?
It's
Kerbal
called
Space Program 2.
Oh, Kerbal Space.
I'm excited
yeah.
for it.
You know what's cool? I want to tell everybody this. Me and Thracker Micah here, however you guys want to start calling it.
Yep.
Micah, we bought that game for
$5.
$5.
The first one.
It was still made by Geek Squad.
Yep.
Which, if you don't know who Geek Squad is, they are now Take-Two.
Yep.
They got bought by Take-Two, so they are no longer a thing.
Yep.
But Geek Squad was making that car, or that game, and we got it for $5. It's 60.
Oh, it's 40.
Okay,
Yeah,
it
it's
was
40.
60.
Yeah,
Now it's down to 40. But still, KSP2 though, if it doesn't launch with multiplayer, I'm not buying it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy
Nope, not one. No.
Nicola, his beef with JK Gladiator is real. I think someone needs a shot.
I think so.
Nikolai, take a
Get your
shot.
strongest booze and just down it.
We want 8-shot Nikolai.
Shot, Nicola. We need your energy up.
Hopefully, Wrench and Hammer caught that one.
Oh man,
If you guys don't know, that's Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
this is a really good cigar. I really
Ever
like
good
it.
cigars? Yeah, everybody's. Nobody's choking.
Yep.
I'm struggling.
I'm surprised he hasn't coughed this time.
Yeah, he hasn't
No,
coughed.
I
Like,
stopped it. Dude, okay.
Stop that! With a plunger.
I earlier, fun fact, straight up injected my entire puff into my nose. And I was over here like,
Christ.
like
Oh, is that what you were doing? I thought you were farting.
no, I was doing you know how they do that with cigars or cigarettes and vapes and stuff. What they call that, French kissing, where you let it go out of your mouth into your nose and then back out your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I accidentally did that. So I need to clear my sinuses.
The French
so.
inhale. Wrench said the French
retro.
inhale.
I need to
retrohale.
take a quick one here and put a toothpick on my Camacho, Connecticut.
Oh yeah.
If you guys aren't aware, too, in the Discord we do have a Nub Club category. Pretty famous category. Very few people have got it. There's almost 80 aficionados and only 5 people have joined the Nub Club. So it's a pretty prestigious title there. So rules, anything less than a half inch, you're good to go.
Yep, that's literally it. The other thing is we're very kind of picky when it comes to the cigar. We don't really want any kind of cigarellos. Cigarellos don't count.
French inhale, not French
Yeah.
kissing.
Yeah.
It is French kissing.
Difference.
That's what me and James used to call it.
You and Wrench can fight about that later in the cage.
It was owned by someone else. Well, okay. No, it's not owned by somebody else. Nobody owns the Nub Club.
Oh, yeah, stupid shit. Yeah, that dude on Twitter was interesting. But
Yeah, if you guys follow us on Twitter, we had a little bit of a scuffle about the Nub Club.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we won.
Did you?
He flipped hard.
Yeah.
It's just a roll in the Discord. There's no one owns it. There's no trademarks on it. We could trademark it for $226. I looked, so we have the power to do that.
Yeah, if we want.
So everybody pitch in. We'll
Donate. Look at our Patreon.
Yeah, get the
Have a good
Patreon, and
Patreon.
we will.
Patreon's kicking
Yeah,
ass.
we'll make this Nub Club ours.
Yeah, speaking of which, Filthy is actually smoking our cigar of the month,
Yes,
the
I am.
Punch Diablo.
Yep, which
And if you are our Tier 3 Patreon, you will actually receive said cigar.
Yep.
So that is an awesome deal. So,
and we also have a possible giveaway.
yep.
This is, if you're in the cast right now, you're the only ones hearing about this because we're not going to release it, social media stuff till next week. But we're going to be giving away for all followers a Punch Diablo.
Yep.
And obviously you got to be over 21 now.
Yep.
So we'll take care of that in the background. But and then if you're a subscriber,
Yep.
you get 2 Punch Diablos and a special roll in the Discord.
Yep.
So keep that in mind. You have a chance to win 2 cigars and a super epic, awesome label in our Discord, looking like a badass. Nikolai, which link did you need? Patreon, donations,
No, I think he was
Discord.
talking about the Twitter ban.
Quick, get him while he's drunk.
Get him while he's drunk.
And again, I will post actually our social stuff for y'all.
Ooh, that's hot.
That's hot.
There you go. Again, the first link there is the Patreon if you guys want to check it out.
We're not struggling this stream. We're trying to manage our cigars.
Yeah.
We
We
went
had
to
a long one.
Joke's on you. I'm broke.
joke on you. I'm broke.
That's another club we're starting. The Broke Club.
The Broke Club. In fact, it costs nothing to get in.
Yeah,
so
nothing to get in, and we're trying
sometimes-
to make that ours. Too.
Sometimes that's a little too much.
Yep.
Free is too much.
I'm broke and I need more money. Damn,
Welcome to
fucking
the club.
needy.
I am fucking needy. You are way too high maintenance if you're broke and you need money.
Yeah, no shit, man. Just say you're broke and own it, brother.
But yeah, we all cruise through our cigars. I mean,
Oh,
I
we
want to
actually just
ask you how your cigar is, but it's getting too close.
Yep.
You want a toothpick?
No, I'm good. It's hot, man.
Oh, it's hot?
fucking
Okay.
You need to get him one of those little things that you put the cigar in so you can smoke it through that.
Just
Yeah.
oh yeah, but
Yeah.
A little tip.
Yeah.
They have these little cigar tips.
Just give me a roach clip.
Yeah, roach clip. What was it? Sound bite last night used alligator clips from like just anything.
Yeah, that's a roach
just-
clip, basically.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't put that together.
I'm broke, but
I didn't put that together.
I didn't put that together.
There's a roach clip.
It's
Goddamn.
like a one-piece puzzle piece, or puzzle, and I didn't get the puzzle done.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nikolai had the accident.
It was a quick puzzle. Speaking of which, I play a game called Atomass.
Oh god, here we
Yeah,
go.
I love this fucking game. It's the most
it's
addicting game.
ADAMASS. So
Atomass.
Atomass.
Atomass. It's actually Adam A.S. Adam as.
ATOMAS.
Yeah, Adam as.
Yeah. Not Adam ass.
Anyways, I beat the developer's high score, so
Oh no shit.
yeah.
Wow.
Fun fact, killing it.
That's awesome.
Some say I might go pro.
Go pro, yeah.
There we go. There's an esports.
Next year's Dallas Dream Hack.
Adam Ass tournament.
Adam ass tournament.
Just $2 million
Tron's gonna be the only one there.
$2 million.
Playing that thing
$2
for
million
3 hours.
pot.
Yeah, because Filthy went there, and they just have tables everywhere. It would be like one banner sign,
Yeah.
one table, and 2 chairs, and it'd be just me and the
Watch
developer.
Airtron play Adam ass on the big screen. I would watch that for about maybe 8 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't even stay on a bowl that long.
Okay.
It was like 8 seconds. It was just like, no.
But if
Whatever.
we put the monster booth right next to it,
Oh, you would get
Oh,
nonstop.
nonstop. Yeah, I would
People
just
would be
bam.
interested.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what we need to do is bring everybody. Everybody's invited to DreamHack Dallas next year.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Have the
Yeah.
Techtonic Lounge at
We
DreamHack
go
Dallas.
Saturday and Sunday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Techtonic Lounge and
Yep.
free monsters next door.
Next
Next door.
The
We're
monster
not
booth.
going to give them.
No.
They're going to give them.
Yeah, my pants keep falling down.
Man, you're struggling over here. You're
I
like
know,
standing
it's
up, like
I know.
walking
I'm
around.
tripping, man. I'm not used to being home this early.
It's like, oh, the sun's still out. What the hell?
Man, I got, when I got up, I was like, I'm usually used to playing games or whatever with Ayrton, but, you know,
Oh, yeah.
he was at the office, and I'm like, well, shit, this is boring.
What do I do now?
So we got everything done, like, the funniest way possible.
Yeah, so basically, I'm at the office. All right,
And he started
Beacon.
telling me to do stuff, and I'm like, why don't you just install TeamViewer?
Yeah, so I was team viewing from this little all-in-one PC that's not very good. It's just good enough to get business done.
Yep.
To my badass computer
Yep.
at home, doing everything on my
Yeah,
badass
so
computer.
he, in his downtime there, he was actually doing all the layout stuff.
Oh yeah. So we tried to play Rocket League on it today, and man, that was horrible. He was like, "Well, you can practice on that. You can't even practice on that.
You can't turn.
I was wondering why, like, I would see you going at the ball and then just miss it. And I'm like, why aren't you hitting it? And apparently you just can't turn. So
It registers one click. So to actually turn, I would have to spam the D key like crazy.
Wow.
It was funny. It was funny. It was good. It was a life hack, or it was a cast hack.
Yeah,
That's what we'll
cast
call that, a cast hack. Because we have all the new layouts. The new logo had to get
Yep.
redone. I had to get all those things. Why are you messing around with the beetle?
just throw it in the yard.
I was gonna put him in the.
Has he got sticky fingers?
No, I was gonna see if we wanted to smoke the rest of that.
Imagine
Was
that.
there weed in that?
The one hitter.
But no, so the lounge, you know, we got our upgrade when it came to our logo.
Yep.
But we also have our new term. So we're not a podcast.
Yep.
We're not a talk show. We are a live lounge.
Live lounge.
Live lounge.
I like it.
Took us 3 months to figure that
Yep.
out.
Yeah.
So if you guys
it.
want to start using that term, hashtag live lounge.
Live
If
lounge.
you guys are ever, you know, going to either smoke with us in the Discord, technically that would be a live lounge.
It would be a live lounge. Yep.
So
I
that
like
is going to be a term that I believe we even started that. So
As far as right now, I mean, we're the only one on Twitch smoking cigars. So, yeah, give me chill.
And if you want to make that ours, just give us some money.
yeah, just give us money. And then we'll trademark it for
Yeah,
you.
we'll trademark it. All these things we're just trademarking. So as soon as we get the money,
We're gonna have a
Yeah.
camera soon.
I've got a plan, but I just need a little more money.
I just need a little bit more money,
Red Dead 2 for you there.
and we'll be out of here. We'll be gone.
We'll be making a mango farm in Tahiti.
oh shit.
God damn it!
Yeah.
That fucking game.
All right, it's about that time.
It is about that time.
It's about that
It's
time,
about
guys.
that
We cruised through our topics today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it.
Yep.
But now it is time to enter our review section.
Yep.
Some people like this. Cigars lovers love it.
Yes.
So
Yes, they do.
we'll go on to mine. I was smoking the Camacho Connecticut today.
One of our most trusty cigars, I would say.
Which is funny because I haven't smoked one of these in upwards of 6 months.
Yeah, but before that, you had smoked like 9 of them.
9 of them. Yeah, it's so good. And this is a perfect example.
Yep.
I mean, I chugged through this. It's a nub.
Yep.
Normally, I'm good at timing it, like
Yep.
getting to this point at review time.
Yep.
But no, I'm nubbed all the way
Yep.
here. So my guy here, awesome wrapper as usual. Actually, one of the best looking Camacho Kinetics I've had.
Really?
In my opinion.
Sweet.
It had a lot of oil this time, really good connection. I'm going to give it a 92. So for a Camacho Kinetic, that's a little high.
That is a little high,
Um,
but I know the Camacho does usually get a 90 on
Yeah.
Aficionado.
Plus, these Connecticut's are aged about 6 years now.
Are they
So,
now?
yeah. So it's definitely got some age to it.
Oh, it's because it's in that, it was in the Toro,
Exactly.
box,
Yeah.
yep.
So pretty good stick, 92. And with that, we get over to the most important segment of the stream, the filthy review.
All right. So I was smoking the Punch Diablo.
Star of the month.
Yeah.
Scar of the month, yeah.
Scar of the month. Just send us money, we'll send you one. Okay. Okay, so I've got the 5 categories. Each category is rated 0, 1, or 2 for a total of 10 possible points. My first part of this is the style, and it's basically how I look smoking this cigar. And the wrapper is really cool. I like the wrapper, and it's I'm gonna say it's a 2. I look really fucking good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I always look good smoking a cigar, but this one here, if it could go to 3, I'd give it a 3.
Yeah.
But definitely a 2.
Turn it up to 3.
Yeah.
And our,
turn it up to 3.
Our picture on that this week on Instagram was with the Elector ale bottle that we have on
Yeah,
the shelf.
that's
the
right.
Elector,
So it had
the Selfish Bastard, and the one from Indiana. I can't
Yeah,
remember which one
but it
was.
had the sexy devil teacher lining up with it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
it was pretty
Yep.
slick. So
Okay, my second category is wrapper, and it's what wrapper could I see smoking this and looking as good as I am doing it.
Yeah.
And when I was told I was going to smoke this, the only wrapper that came to mind, the first one that came to mind, and he's awesome, and it's going to be a 2, is Coolio.
finally,
Coolio. Coolio is the man.
That's
And,
awesome.
Yeah. And
I could see him puffing on that.
yeah, he was
badass.
yeah, he's
It only took
badass.
this
man.
long to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only took us 18.
Hey, yeah, you got to wait for the right cigar at the right time.
Yeah.
To get, and that's it.
That's what
man.
and
makes
that's
it
why we
hard.
put you in charge
That's
of
a
this.
Coolio cigar. Okay, now the one downfall for this cigar is my next category is the smell. The smell it's a little harsh.
It is.
Yeah.
It lingers a little bit too much. It's a heavy duty cigar.
Yeah.
So I actually give that a 0.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't see myself coming in from the herf out here and the wife saying, you just get in there and change your clothes. You smell like
She
hell.
probably throws the clothes
Yeah, she
away.
probably throws the clothes away and burns them. Yeah, and then we smoke it next week. So that's a 0, unfortunately. But unprecedented this week is my 4th category.
Oh.
Never happened before, and it's the music. And it's what artist could I see smoking this cigar and listening to? And it's actually Coolio. Again, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
boy.
Wow.
unprecedented. The first time in the Filthy Review ever
Holy
that somebody's
shit.
been mentioned twice.
Wow,
That's
what
awesome.
song would you start
So-
with?
oh, you got to go with Gangster's Paradise.
No, obviously.
I mean, that's yeah, and then
Yeah.
after that, it's whatever. But I mean, smoking that, you can actually put that on a loop. Just smoke that, and just
Just
fucking,
constantly.
yeah, just
Constantly,
bam. You're like, that's right there. So I give it another 2.
Nice.
Coolio's 2, and the last one's the burn quality. It's a really good stick. It's a little harsh. It got really hot at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I give it a 1.
Okay.
So we got a total of 7. 7
Nice.
out of 10, which it might be a little better than that, but the smell is just
Yeah.
it's just too much for me. So
and
7 on
that's
that one. 7
because
out
it's
of
a
10.
Maduro.
Yeah.
It's a Maduro
Yeah,
wrapper.
yeah,
so
right.
they're a little harsher. What'd you think of the taste on that?
The taste, it started out a little strong, but it got really smooth.
Really smooth, yeah.
halfway, all the rest of the way through.
Yeah.
And then the end, like I said, it got too hot, but it started getting a little harsh too.
Yeah. What
so.
kind of notes did you get out of it?
Oh, I got
was it like
a
D?
B flat. Yeah,
D
D.
flat?
Yeah, I mean, it is your guitar. Obviously,
Yeah,
so, I mean,
that's cigars.
That's good. Anyways, that cigar has really good oak taste. Very smooth. Has like a molassesy taste to it. So if you guys are wondering, it is the cigar of the month. So we have to do a little segment on
Yep.
it. But finally got a filthy review. In VOD number 8, we smoked the Diablo.
Yep.
I went back and looked just in case. So if you want to see a super in-depth review of it,
Yep.
go watch that one. Skip to the end if you want. All of our podcasts are good.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're gonna move over to Thrak
Yeah, so
with
I had,
his Placencia.
Yeah, my Placencia Almo.
You can't even say it. Del Fuego.
Elmo. The Alma del Fuego.
Alma del Fuego. It's funny. On Instagram, I didn't even put Almo del. I just put Fuego.
It's a bit of a mouthful, kind of a tongue twister. Great flavors, great burn, great draw. It's just now starting to actually get hot. Build quality was great, looks fantastic, and overall, I gave it a 92.
Oh shit.
And
Very
being
nice.
a Placencia, it's not uncommon for them to be kind of on the upper end of the scale, and that's what I love about Placencia. I had 2 now. I don't usually want to spend the money that Placencia usually costs because they're usually about $13 or above. And this is the second Placencia that I've smoked, and this is the second one that I have absolutely loved. So if I were to get another one, I would definitely enjoy smoking it. So
Cool deal. The black
All right.
absinthe sucks going down.
oh, I
Oh,
bet.
Jesus, you're drinking black absinthe? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I've heard black absinthe is not the best one to go for.
If you want to get fucked up, it is.
Yeah, but it like makes you sick and
Yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna drag this on forever. This is the lounge. We will drag it on.
Yeah,
forever.
we can drag it
So
on forever.
this will conclude with our stream. If you guys want to talk to us more or follow us on Instagram, we'll post social media links down here. On Discord, we have all kinds of cool aficionado roles. So if you want to join up, get your role, get joined in, get in part of the community. And then after every single stream, we do have an after party. So if you want to come in, hang out, play some games, things like that. And then last thing before I forget, I want to thank everybody that followed, and please go follow Filthy Johnson 1 on Twitter. Join the Filthy Hooligan crew.
Yes, sir.
And we'll call it there, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you for coming out.
Bye.